So what's up guys, how are you doing? I'll be doing a quick breakdown of how I use key level and liquidity to analyze my chart and choose and pick an entry, right? So on my last breakdown I made my analysis on GU and I said I'm looking for more sales, and at that time I was aiming for this particular level. Price was coming for this particular level. So now, yeah, you can see the results. We are already going for my overall target, which is this level, right? So now I just want to make a video on how I use key level and liquidity to free my buyers and entry, right? You don't need much, just key level and liquidity. That's all you need. And while I was studying in the weekend, I realized I missed something I usually like to see as confirmation, right? It happened on the daily and on the daily. In fact, it's visible on the 4 hour. But first of all, let me just run down everything from the weekly. Let me take this out. In fact, let me take everything out. From the weekly, based on my previous videos, price rejected from this high, price rejected from here, started selling. You can see the momentum, started selling at this point. It broke this low, and yeah, closed below again. This is just liquidity. I use liquidity in framing buyers, right? You can see this is a low that I'm expecting price to like wick below, close above, and maybe continue buying. But when price close below it, it signifies more sell for me, right? So yeah, that's not particularly why I'll be selling, but it just gives me the context of what market is doing, right? So let's go on the daily. Now on the daily, the same thing is happening. Key level, and yes, this is similar to what I missed on GU. Now you can see this candle range high, and candle range low right here, and when we have candle range low and candle range high, and the next candle that opened close below the high of the previous candle, it means we are going to be targeting the low of that candle that started the range, which is this low, and that was what happened here. But now this is not the trade I want to talk about. This is where I want to talk about, and you guys can see it already, right? You guys can see it already. Let me show you. Candle range high and candle range low. I missed this. No, yeah. This candle range low. This is low. I didn't even see this earlier until I was studying in the weekend, and you can see that price traded down to this level. Now I remember there was a news that caused this whole buy. Price traded down to this level, but because we were bearish, and this candle range low is still there. Look at what price did. Price started trading back just to balance this level. now. And yeah, I'm still expecting price to go as far as this low. Yeah, I'm still expecting price to reach this level, but now I will be watching, because if this, I'm not doing anything today except from the trade I'm currently on this sell. If I get a reason to close, I'm going to close, and I'm going to be waiting for what price is going to do. But yeah, I'm still very bearish on GU. Now let me go to the lower time frame and still show you how I use key level and liquidity. Let's go to the 4 hour. Let me take everything out again. Now there's something on the 4 hour also. You can see this eye, and this low. It's there on the daily, and it's also there on the 4 hour. You can see that it's just the same CRT confirmation entry. Now this is the candle that swept the CRT high, and price didn't trade back into the level again till we take out the CRT low. So yeah, that's just, but now that's not how I was able to frame this. So I think I showed how I was able to frame sell from here. So the second trade is the one I'll be talking about. Yeah, the second trade. So I already explained how I was able to frame my trade from this level. Found a killer. I was able to identify a key level here, and I got my entry with liquidity, and then yeah. So this is another one, another key level, here. I think let me go to the 4 hours. It's more visible on the 4 hour. Yeah, this at this breakout level. At this breakout level, and on the 2 hour, you can just refine it like this. I think I refined my entry on this trade. And yeah, that's how I executed this sell. That was how I executed this sell. Let me see if I still have the I'm trying to show you the before of the trade, but I don't have it here. It's on my mobile phone. So that was how I executed this. I'm still expecting more. So to this level. So guys, that will be all for today.